I am your instructor Ali Muzaffar. This is database lecture number 1. What is database? Database is an electronic file cabinet in which we are organize the data in a list format, like DB expert with their name, age and phone number. This is a list format. We use MS Excel, Word and Notepad for the collection of related information. However, for access, it is used as DBMS. It is better to manage, find and share and analyze and print the data from the database. What is DBMS? DBMS is a word processor, like a software. Why we use DBMS? Because it's easy to sort the data, group the records, issue complex queries, and managing and simplifying user interaction with the higher level data. Now for what is query? Query is a question or inquiry we use for DBMS to get the information and retrieve and display as a result. What are DBMS functions? DBMS are used for controlling redundancy and sharing of data. Redundancy means that you have data which are not shared in multiple tables or multiple records, so it controls redundancy, it controls, restricts unauthorized access, it represents complex relationship among data like multiple tables, and we have relationships in there, enforce integrity, and we use backup and recovery facilities, because if you backup the data every day or every weekend or month, and you can recover it on later if database crashes. What are DBMS history? We used earlier as a flat file, then proprietary DBMS come, and then relational database management system. What are flat file? Flat file is just like a notepad file. We use delimitation like commas and simply spaces. But the problem with that is that scalable, it's not scalable. Accuracy is the problem. Anybody can change, and expandability. You can't expand to large amounts of data. Proprietary DBMS are the proprietary code. The problem with that is integration with the other products, ease of user and efficiency of output. Later comes relational DBMS, RDBMS we state, because there is a relationship between the tables. What are the popular RDBMS are Oracle, MS Access, MS SQL, Sybase and open source MySQL. The terms used are entity, attribute, entity set. Entity is like person, place, something in which a raw record, it's called entity. Attribute is a field or column, you can say attribute. An entity set is a table or relation or pie, it's called entity set. Example, suppose the order of engineers want a database that manages engineers, university they graduated from and projects they will work on during their career. Facts to consider. An engineer can graduate from only one university, a university can graduate more than one engineer, a project can have more than one engineer, an engineer can have more than one project. Example, so this is the example data, like engineers have Mian Ali from SSUET PE 2001, Dairon and MED PE 2002, Leon Bisar AUB 2000. Projects are like Tambola, Chocolate, Project Management. Now Tambola has Mian Rayon from April 2001 to June 2001. Rayon is from June 2001 to April 2001. This is kind of example data. Now we have to design the database. So what we will do is like what are the important elements is like keys, integrity constraint and relationship between tables. We will see these. Keys are like primary key. Primary key is a unique difference in a record in a table. In our example, we have security number or family name plus date of birth can be used as a identity key. This is called ID. It is a unique identity like engineer ID or something like that. Primary key in our table If when dealing with multiple tables, we use primary key. In our example, engineer, university, and project, we have engineer table, we give primary key ENG ID, university table, name ID, project table, PR project ID. Relationship. In the tables we have the relationships like one to one, one to many, many to many. We will see this relationship in our example. An engineer can only graduate from one university, but university can have many graduate engineers. Therefore, relationship between the two records is university can have many engineers and engineer can only graduate from one university. Similarly, we will have engineers and project, like engineer can work on many projects and project can have many engineers. This is many to many relationship. Foreign key, it is identical to primary key, but it is used in the another table as a primary key. It's called foreign key. Like if unim id is used in engineer table, so this is unim id in engineer table is a foreign key. Entity or referential integrity. What is integrity? If primary key is unique for each record and is not null, is called entity integrity. And what is referential integrity is that it matches the primary key in the other table. Foreign key matches the primary key in the another table and is not null, is called referential integrity. Now these are the entity relationship diagram when we design the project. DB, we have like university, univ ID, univ name. These are the table. Engineer, engineer ID, engineer father name, engineer last name, project, project ID, project name. Now this is example of ER diagram. They have university which have many engineers, one to many relationship. In this engineer we have engineer ID, engineer father name, engineer last name. Univ ID as a foreign key, degree, date, degree. In engineer project we have engineering project ID, engineer ID, project ID, start date, end date. In project we have project ID, project name. Now this is the relationship one to many. This is the engineer can work on many projects and project can have many engineers. So this is how the relationships, like in ENG ID comes from engineer, so this is foreign key, and project ID comes from project, so this is project ID is also a foreign ID, but in this project ID is a primary key. In the next lecture we will use MS Access forms and queries. Thanks for your concern and thanks for your time. See you.